Hello, my name is Todd Kramer, and as Superintendent of Maumee City Schools, it's my pleasure to be joined today by Steve Lee. Steve handles all of our expenses in our school district related to our permanent improvement funds, as well as oversees most of our human resources. And we wanted to provide some clarification for the community in regard to our permanent improvement funds versus our operating funds. So Steve, if you don't mind, can you share a little bit about what expenses fall under the permanent improvement fund?
Sure. So the Permanent Improvement Fund is to purchase those things such as property, assets, or improvements that have a life expectancy of 5 years or more. And the difference from operating is that is for salaries, benefits, purchase services, supplies, and equipment that would have a 5-year or less life expectancy. And I think it's important to mention that those are separate funds. If you envision separate wallets, they can't be mixed.
And over the past few years, we've made a considerable amount of improvements in regard to our school security. Can you share some of the measures that have been taken?
Sure. So through that PI fund, we were able to install security cameras, 278 of them, 178 on the interior, 100 on the exterior. We also upgraded the entire phone system across the district, totaling 305 phones. We put in sidewalks as part of parking lot projects so that students, when they're navigating the outside of our buildings, are able to do that on the sidewalk and not in the parking lot where there could be cars traveling. We've also been able to maintain a safe bus fleet. We purchased a bus last year and have an ongoing plan to update our buses so that they're in safe operating condition out on the roads. And we were also able to upgrade the handrails both at Kazmaier Stadium and in the gymnasium at Maumee High School.
And in addition to those security and safety measures, we've also made some improvements to our school facilities, as it's important to maintain those assets that we have.
Yeah, as I mentioned, the sidewalks were part of larger parking lot projects, which we replaced the entire parking lot at Maumee High School. We also added air conditioning at the 3 elementary buildings, being Fort Miami, Fairfield, and Wayne Trail. We have added a new roof to Wayne Trail and our service center. Our service center is where our transportation employees and mechanics work out of. And we also had a lighting project across the entire district, which was also an energy savings. We upgraded all of our lighting to LED. Not only did this improve our internal environment, but it also is saving approximately $100,000 a year in energy costs with a payback of less than 8 years.
And to finish up this segment, there's a lot of excitement about the Kazmaier Stadium project. Can you share a little bit about how that is being funded?
Yes. So currently in phase 1 of that project, the total cost is $1.8 million. Of that 1.8, 1.2 has been raised privately from private donors. Those costs are going primarily to things such as the turf field, new entranceways, and then the district is also contributing $600,000 from that permanent improvement fund that I mentioned. Those funds are going towards infrastructure items for phase 1, such as paving, restrooms, ADA compliance measures.
Great. So this video is one in a series that will be coming forward, and once again we appreciate Steve joining us today to share a little bit about how the district is spending our permanent improvement funds. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.